sardine, geisha, mackerel, corned beef, baby beer, ye no, sugar, nomne ade, in Colano say boa indomie, beboa omo, and sa anodie, ebia fanta ni coke nomne, and yama umbetimi anum, dear party, ye mamofra. When him say, this is the 3rd edition. I mean, Chidi say Oba boy need to be ya. Unyankopon be shroud. Obi bia one whom broni mobo, a radisu huni mobo. Yame Sompa so me mokrani to my fra. Money baby didn't theatre. Now, but fra no money baby at ye. And my name I had to say, I say, baby, them so what they baswa. My men can't pain. And ya fretty and toma. So untumi nyi untuma e wardrobe mu baako emfa meboa na quite to say untuma bi a wo fra ani anwan bi a wo de fo ade to because we nye a beggar with a choice asem na maker. It's an opportunity for God to bless you. Me amete ya me ne mo kasa no munim de nyame na me so ye ba mo enti se me kasa na me nim de maker tresem kan wo Job o se eduru me bi a eso dofo bi nsem adoye anya sa ujai otumfo ni suro obo a ho kira wonam mu ni ade bronyan kwasi ada kra ntoma obefra kwa sorry 31st nom ni ade ni new year odwere ho sa ontoma a wode be ma no kwa sorry obobom pa se urade maami oyi ntoma be boa mi ye na koma so ade ma no me weekend we me koye me de niema worth about 10,000 pricing kwalanta de more than 20,000 tade no kakabo mas ebuo no ena me de ekoi video no me mo won phone so ha na ma hwe na me se urade kayo o ma send video abre me yam se urade so hunure maye no urade ko niam am de ko ebe bro 30,000 me de koi nya ha na me show na me de good TV so na nkrofo de ade maybe a channel passes ko ade be a food for thought me yam mo into Mr. Jawa debe eye Sompa chade umfa ho de ma ka ho bronya atade na akota ma oba no wo de say wo de fa ne yesika ne fa send ye 0598 559802 0598 559802 and 0241 272 990 Sompa Kranza ode be ko honomo anase Sompa Sunyane night market na de ko ho ana ahaya frosroa ebi a toilet roll bi num ne ade just niam bia just ka oya na aduane de ankampe mo anwa num ne sa mackerel ne geisha ne iti tomatoes num ne sa ne ma no nyame be shira ambe shira pa na no pay ya kasa wi emu se maame fobi bo amon bag mienu com beef nom ne ade onim de oyo ti wa bronya na no matre fi na mo didi na mo we chicken boris be chicken mo twe from anum na wo hwa no be ka cho se nyanka bi omu ni di ya be yo sei ti misrewa tu sana mo no number no is 0598 559 802 Ebeba Tarawan Media and now Blessed Foster. Now you have to understand, say, nobody can outgive God. You cannot outgive God. Edeba dia na dia me radia. Nti won share wa name. Bibia ni hono mu. Oti de make a cho no. Nti tu anamo no nyambe hrawo pa. Na nyame kra di kan hrawo say watie na sopem na no pay alpha phone na wo to bibi to so say bon fan to we na mo fa mo amofra no eni ekunafo no erade nka ho amen azebu
oh my
na want to say
nyankopa adumu
bibi aboko
oh nyankopa adu bibi ayeboko pa
mama ntiwa no pe
yo oh my nyankopo enhiraw ene wadwuma pa oye magana ne asantema nyina ene anopa nso ye de enchi akese ebe free Dr. Ba aso ye edi ama yahwefo ene yetiefo enyina dani den nyina ye betrans se ne ye ne obedi nkomo a ne ye ne udi nkomo afa ya die woni padua ne mu no a se de be ya obemu ba bi part se Dr. Ba aso ye na wodo yadeɛ na ba ame ahwe enu ntine ya na nyame ya adom saa bere ne betena asia ne yamu ahu kwantrene no trodo no ba bia benya yaresa no ɛhɔ ene ba heba hospital mesrawo hyɛ ne nso na hu sɛ yadeɛ na ɛwɔ nipadua mu no tworo na ka ɔse yɛ ni aduaba yɛmfa haban ɛnsa yadeɛ ɛkyerɛ sɛ yadeɛ bi ɛbɛba nipadua mu bia no ɛwɔ ho aduru ɛwɔ sɛ ɛpam yadeɛ no ɛfiri nipadua no mu ɛntie bia na nam na wɔ kasa wodo yadeɛ akyina brɛ anida so asa deɛ wɔka ne sɛ yadeɛ wɔ die ni aduro yadeɛ wɔ die firifie yadeɛ wɔ die abonsafoɔ na ato ama me ma me sɛw sɛ wo pa aduro na wonya bia ɛno na masa no ma wɔ nyina no ɛbɛba wutirim ɛnɛ Dr. Base anɔpa ya me ne wodi nkomo yadeɛ bi ɛwɔ nipa dasani mu no gye number wei na fefa yadeɛ no bɛpie yaso yɛ hɔ ne ma hunu sɛ yadeɛ bi awɔ aduro nanso wonya ho aduro a ɛna ma wo ka sɛ yadeɛ wei ɛni aduro yɛ number yɛ didi dwuma no ɛyɛ 0244
244
988 004 0244 988 004 and it was 0244 08 34 82 0244 08 34 82 we a number Dr. Ba edidi juma ewe yaso ye ho Mr. Osa o re Dr. Ba yen ye kira kwan ya Mr. Anopa ya me ni wudi nkomo yi o re ya to nso agwa ubehu yen na anopa yi Dr. Ba say Christmas we bronya we aye ko we o mani padas ani bia mfane yade enkowuram afefofrom enti na ono agye akonwa ewo kuma say ato nso ago se ba bia wo firi ba bia oba beto ono Dr. Ba ho na fe yade bia ha wo no de aba ma na yi ano no ama waduro ama nakọ enti o re Dr. Ba ye wo kuma say ato nso ago na anopa yi eho anadani da nyine di adwuma abayesi hospital bi wato nso ago na chi ana Dr. Bawo Mr. Shanenson me ma me bi sa akɔhye hospital ho odi be 4 hours no hu say Dr. Bani Mr. Dr. Bawo na chi ye ni inside Mr. eho ya aban de ekire ana ye Dr. Ba yen ye de afi enkranso ye was painters 18 junction eho so obehu Dr. Ba ewo ho anopai ye nyina yake ho a ye bo adwuma dendenden ayi yade afri nipa dasani emu da bia ye trans ne ye ka cho se Dr. Ba ya yaresabia ye wunyi aduro ba bia se okohunu ba bia da bi Dr. Ba so odi mfidie aba odi mfidie abegu a wode hwe nipadua no mu ame ye hu yade kro hwe yade bi o betimi aye wo se yade we bet nanso enye sa yade no ho ade ye wo se malaria ye wo ne typhoid ebom pepepepe utranye ya se die esi ye wo no obeka se yese obanum nura na enko eno na Dr. Ba se on pesa saadi o beyenti odi mfidie aba begu se brane mfa nwurom na yade ha won ye hu aduro ne mfa nkan ema yade no emfiri wo so enti na no pai me na wo kasa ne ye kasa afa se weda ne change no yade pa ebedi mu akotene eye rheumatism eye sasabro na sasabro yade ka ne ho woni padua no mu a ebewiewia wo saa bewiewia wo saa last minute utranye ya ubehu se de wato fom afa wo ya wo hwea na nyeye enti na anopa ya me ni wudi nkomai obi ubehu se osori anopa osori firi ne keteso ode ne nantabru ni tia fom a na aka wo no jesu otena wo be 30 minutes ana 1 hour ansakra na watimi anante kakra ni nyina kire se wonya sa hawo ne amane ni bi emfa wo pe enkoto aduro Dr. Base wonan na wudi si fom no a eka wo won eka wo amanne wo ka wo mu awuntimi nante ye no oso se ena anopa ya o ye ni wudi nkomai wodi wani be kire Dr. Ba ya so ye ho na nante awuntimi mfa wo nan nante wo sori anopa wo nan mu ohwemu empem hwe nanso wodi si ho a na tutu na ye oya wo de ba Dr. Ba ya so ye ho a ye ba mu ahaban amaduro ama na firi nipaduanum ama won so watimi anante abra wonte yaw rena mi di nka ka sasabro asem kire we ene wo fie bebre mu se sasabro ni aduro sasabro de ye abusuamu yade sasabro de me maame we saa na ye na odiko wo mesrew eno ma bi wo ya yifiri wutiri mu na hunu se de twro na ka bia ya adwuma enti wo se dua na ba no ye nini afa aba ne sa yade a echese ade bi ebodi se ye yade no oba Dr. Ba so ye wonko ade a ye betimi anya ho aban e de apamo afiri mu enti abrante bi ba ye ho na aka 2 months a wo de be kwa kwasi broni krom na ye Russia na no woko na obesu che Dr. Ba se ahakura no sasaburo di ni nya na Russia wo enti Dr. Ba wa adure betimi aboa na obetimi de ne visa na timi akoduru ode a wo mani bi yamanadro 1 month okodu Russia dada onka hwe chese dani danyo ni edi nkomo a na chese ye ni jesem ne sasabro ni nyina tu afiri ne so esa haban adura Dr. Ba edema no ema nitimi enom ko nipaduanum ekopam sasabro no efiri mojanim enti na no pay wo de odadwene ne wabrabo no amane nyina ye sasabro rheumatism ana agi nipaduan aboso ewurawura ukotodwe enhono wo baabi bebre ehyehyehye wo nipaduan baabi bebre a me so wo de wani be kire Dr. Ba yenya so ho ne ahwe amasa no ma no afiri so da bia ye ka kotodwe asam ne ye ka che wo say arthritis yade no arthritis no eno no yade no eka kotodwe ama nipa kotodwe eye ne ya enti hyane so se wunya ankwanhia bi ma kotodwe mo bibi ne ya wote wo kotodwe no eye wo ya obi di ahyase e chia nkakra eno obi study ne nan ya obehu se ne nan echim kakra ni nyina kire se yade no aba bewuram na wo fa nipadua ye dwant ana akwa na ye dwant na de ye kese esowa eye kotodwe enum na yade no kotena odi ni nkui pa enti ade okokọ akwahwe no eye cartridge no eye gregre no edede dakase na anim no eno ana yade no koka no ne twine saa na afa amana wewe na afa dompe twi dompe enti na me ni wudi nkomo odu kotodwe tia wo na tia wo na kotodwe no emu carry o say dwe obi nso de aye saa ma na ni kotodwe no eye dede eye kokrokro esu kikikikikike ni nyina kire se kase mienu na etwie de wose da ni mu ema kase ni mienu enya ahoto no eno awi afiri ho eno na Dr. Ba se na no pamini wudi nkomo emfa arthritis na awura kotodwe no ama na obi kotodwe anwo no ama obi kotodwe ye ne ya ama obi kotodwe ye dede ama obi kotodwe achia no eno ana ade ba ye ho a ade a ye ya ade paase ye manipa ni kotodwe mu yade akone se ye de ahaban to kotodwe ne so ni amo ahaban aduro ni bianom afa ni asana ne nansachi bo so kotodwe na nanka ye oya no na ahaban na kobo awuram akosiesie no ama kotodwe no atimi ayeye enti na obi owo haw ewo ni kotodwem eya arthritis na ema no saa yade no ha no woni kotodwem a onfamra Dr. Ba wo mesesha ne nso se entrasen ka se o mi kotodwe emo obi bia mu na ada na yem ya eni obi atomadu da bi ye wo yade ma kotodwe no eho ka ema ya oba mu ema hunu amane eno na mabodi a che se eya arthritis no na de wo ho aduro emprepre ya me no ka se eye ba hospital aye wo kuma se atonso ago etu obi oyali kotodwem yade ama na waka dem ontimi nkodwom ontimi nkwa afuom no oba Dr. Ba wa nyankopa da Roma ye de aba be pam afiri so ama kotodwe no emu yade nyina akọ ama won so onipadua no asiye ama ho ato enemi ni wudi nkoma na ye nkasensem obi wanya nkwanhia ama ne namu dompe anaka se ne mu abu hwe ne nso first no obi namu bu ane de nam owonta atama me owonta nimdia no ebia ne niwo oya ata no ohun nimdia de a obi anyi wachini nanso obi a wawo ata bia no ena betimi atwe onan enti na me nipa bebre ye nan ne ense mu bubu ye adidam me wo classmate bi so ohun ne nepa me no wo kase a ne nsa na twa 7 kopim si ye wi school 1995 bepim sabere a wo pra ne nsa na de etwa 7 esanse we anya ba bi papa bi am ya amfa na anko enti me mani ahu bi da enti ne se mi di ho adanse a kyerew se wo kase no enho ka emfa nkogro medamase emfa nkodi agro emfa nkomo obi mfa nye ye example bi a foni kire Dr. Ba ho na dompe mu abuo no yemfa haban to so ne yenkyekere na nansa yensane ne yemfa haban to so ne yenkyekere afa obewu se eni bosome na kase no aka asiani na afa wanya mfa ahudie fisa me ma bibi no wanya 80 years abrewa enso ono otehwe dan mu ma ne sire mu dompe bui omo frɛ Dr. Ba omede ne ba na me no kase abrewa na nkakane na ebeka sa abrewa de ontimi kase ne ntoa no ya to kase na mo ledi atopuma akwene amene oledi nante enti si e kakase ni e ka dompa me se wudu wani be kire Dr. Ba ho na wo kase bi emu abuo no ya hwe aye ni ya amawo da bia ye no udi nkoma e ka kire se ya de aka ne ye nketenkete ma Dr. Ba titiri obi a wanya adwene mu hawo adwene ne ho aka no oba Dr. Ba ho a yankopa dawo ma be ma na duro ama adwene mu hawo no afiri ne so ene ye ka kire so obi a wato nsa no mu ntentan anenu bone no onom no ni nyina Dr. Ba de na haba ya ba yedi gu aduane mmasa nipa kro na wo ye saa de na odi ko ne yamu a ensa ani nu bone num bia ne wa obedi akire biem afi yade ba ko a wono de da ne da nyina ponto wedding ase ebi engagement ba bi nipa atwa hia stadium kro no ko hwebo ho na yade no eyi ne ti eno ne twere eyade eya nimguase na nya wo pe ana saa yade ne ba wo so nti Dr. Ba se bra na yɛhwɛ wo ne yɛnyi saa yadeɛ no mfiri wo so yɛde kasa no aba awieɛ deɛ yɛka kyerɛw no sɛ yadeɛ nko adeɛ wɔ sɛ wode w'ani kyerɛ Dr. Baa hɔ gyeɛ namba no na deɛ tiw mu ɛyɛ yadeɛ no wafrɛ yɛn ne ayi yadeɛ no afiri wo so ama ho atɔ yɛ namba no ɛyɛ 0244 988 004 0244 988 004 and yɛwɔ 0244 08 34 82 0244 08 34 82 Dr. Bao Kumase Atonsu Agogo Aban Hospital Nechi Enkai yɛwɔ Spinters 18 Junction Mr. So re ya de chira kwan aba amana kodia baabi ba akopa wode wani bɛkyerɛ ɛyɛ ba alright nyakopon hyaw na nkofu bi atonsu na sɛ de omu se ahomache tem bi abɛsɔle sɛ uye program bi akopim so obewie no omu tie o pa omu atonsu
atonsu e fa omu sɛ
oba na me refi ndi kakra
we nyina
oba nkyeme
na oba ye refi ndi ya chia o
otompaboa e wa atonsu
oba akotoro o kwa so. All right, MC say without any card. Okay, ma yentie Fatima and Abubakar, ono information minister. Ono and a transition team no. You know say onye kasamafo. Ono so Eden anu December 2 just say was a fellow zuvusu kwa chiti asiye say abai no mewie na nado da so ye mampani. Ya na ye mampanin fofra na ebi mu refi se yemfa foforo nsi so no asa na nado adwuma bawie asa ontumi nye bibia biu da bi the constitution Ghana mamra no man so onye bia no ende ya obetima hihye mra bi de akọ ma hye bedwa fie so omukoye bibi wo ho na no so ho asam de se ne huja nimsem etiyentie Fatima enso so nsem a okan.
I was so surprised when I heard those comments. In fact, I couldn't believe my eyes, and I said I have to go online to check if there is any formal statement, until I realized that some interviews were granted that did not reflect the meetings that were held last Wednesday. Let me remind you that the terms of reference of the President's Transitions Committee is what is established by Act. Within the Act, it does not go beyond what the Act does not provide. So I believe that the goodwill and the commitment that the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has shown, together with the President-elect John Dramani Mahama, have shown that they want us to work together and come out with a result that is in the interest of this country. That is what the committee is meant to do within the confines of the Act and nothing more. Let me also remind you that the President of the Republic, beyond commitment to peaceful election, beyond commitment to free and fair election, had directed after the 2020 elections that under his administration, although there was a convention that outgoing ministers and government appointees were at least by convention allowed to purchase their saloon cars that they were using. In 2020, President Akufo-Addo said, not under his watch. No minister should take a car with him or her, no political appointee should take a car with him or her. Subsequent to that, my brother Eugene Ahin issued a statement 2 days ago reminding all political appointees of the President's declaration and commitment that we should not purchase cars. As late as 20th December 2016, the former President and President-elect appointed a Shrag board for us. Because it was a legal appointment, that Shrag board has been in office since 2016 to date. You get the point. They appointed an NCC commissioner for us. And it did not change because we have to, when they raise points that the mandate says 4 years, not 3 years, 10 months, or 3 years, 11 months. And if there is anything untoward, whatever provisions or policy direction that the incoming government has, they have the opportunity and resources to do whatever they deem fit. But I don't understand why after winning an election and seeking a smooth transition, we still want to go ahead and then throw dust and misinform and cause panic, which will lead to people going out there to cause violence and also to hurt people.
Okay. eno Fatima information minister ena motis wo kano na se me nyina wu ase nanado ye mano for 3 years 10 months or 4 years until 6 January obe hand over no odaso ye mampani ena o si Ghana for nkai say 6 January ade be chairman mampani dada adwo mama afri adwaso no or your appointment without Shraj boss or an appointment or my NCC boss Dom Levo or no one appointing no near to a baby nipa appointments. I'll just pick the information. So many institutions and I buy no year appointment. If you are nipa 60, if you are 70, one particular one Ghana Publishing Company, penny for no copy or a coin, you're appointing color 60. One thing is this. I buy for a Juma, you are on 6 months probation. Bosumi Sianu we are. The government decides whether say what Juma so any and so any. Mesre, median come and select my disre new. One more I form a Jumano. I be I say I recruit to a moya Ghana for. Omoya Ghana for. Especially a police for ne or more call recruitment or more training every year. Ya cheno send you be see kutet you. Ya chen sani ma we nyina. Oso onko tenafie. Oba be tenafie o. Obu a na adwene bone onimtuo to. Anhwe ya na ode kwakọ di bone. Na ban no so mesre sa amre ya akopem se o mampani dada abeban abetena adwaso ayi no no. So officer uba be recruitment now command pressure on the budget on the public purse so also China is also adwene bone about. Ade ba ko a weekend way ebeye yo eyesetekwe former finance minister and on TV3 4-year program and or see free SHS no okwa abruchira day school now a buying seeker government budget cannot sponsor unfettered TMU he used the word unfettered free SHS so free SHS bibia by now fano yente setekwe
be able to fund this. 9.9 billion already spent.
Let me start quickly
on social media.
Let me start quickly with few messages.
Messages
and those in the diaspora. Please, we need to come into this discussion. Those Ghanaians who are in the diaspora.
What do you mean?
Who's money? I'm coming to explain. Joe can tell you. Secondary education is free in Europe. Secondary education is free in the US. But there are day schools. There are day schools.
What's your point?
And I'm coming to it. There are day schools. The best governments do is to put those in the US yellow buses, which you have to stop to give priority for the bus to take the kids to school. Right. So, how come rich developed countries that started the boarding school system, right? And today, if you want to go to a boarding school, college, or whatever, it's elite, and you have to pay a lot.
And be able to fund this. 9.9 billion already spent.
Let me start quickly
on social media.
Let me start quickly with few messages.
Messages
and those in the diaspora. Please, we need to come into this discussion. Those Ghanaians who are in the diaspora.
What do you mean?
Who's money? I'm coming to explain. Joe can tell you. Secondary education is free in Europe. Secondary education is free in the US. But there are day schools. There are day schools.
What's your point?
And I'm coming to it. There are day schools. The best governments do is to put those in the US yellow buses, which you have to stop to give priority for the bus to take the kids to school. Right. So, how come rich developed countries that started the boarding school system, right? And today, if you want to go to a boarding school, college, or whatever, it's elite, and you have to pay a lot. And it's only rich people who are able to take and talented students who may get scholarships, right? Who go to those schools. Why don't we follow the examples? What makes us think that we can support free SHS unfettered from fees? The warning came in 2018 or 2019, early in the administration, when we used 2.2 billion off a bond, my Ghana cedis, to support free education.
But to be fair, Mr. Tekpe, Ede then as finance minister alluded to this fact. He talked about the reality that it was going to be difficult to sustain this trend.
And of course, I tweeted to compliment. I know that's a reality. That's what we've been saying. Our option is the e-schools. And when we take as many e-schools, into the communities, train only teachers. If they have to take money to do it, you remember that policy and all that. That is the way, to bring up the cost. You can't have every single, element,
Mr. Tekpe, that's your plan?
It has always been the plan.
Okay.
Progressively free.
So practically, how does it work, Mr. Tekpe? What's the JM plan for this?
I just said it. I'm saying it's a win. We started building 200 e-schools. But for the falling crude oil prices, we would have completed about 120. So you're going back to complete the bush. So you're going back to complete it. And the way to reduce and grant access, is to build more e-schools so that they go today, and then you produce more teachers. Right? That is a compliment. Ghana's budget cannot sustain unfettered, I'm not saying free SHS, cannot sustain unfettered free SHS.
Okay. And the former finance minister said Ghana's budget cannot sustain unfettered free SHS. Nano Omanhene Omanhene John Dramani Mahama, Voice of America, and in a year interview, or say free SHS has come to say on their president. Free SHS yincham. They also are BIA free SHS now better now. Yet John Omanhene John Mahama.
Free SHS has come to stay, and it is not going anywhere. Nobody is going to scrap free SHS. What was said was political talk, and it was just political gimmickry. Free SHS is not going anywhere. We're going to maintain the policy. What we're going to do is to get dedicated funding for it so that it is better resourced than it is currently. There's a lot of waste in the system. We're going to help to make it more efficient so that the teachers, the parents, and the students get the best out of the free SHS. We're going to look at the basic school level too. Because we have focused on free SHS, we are abandoning the basic level. And so the basic level is becoming a major problem. 1.3 million pupils at the basic level do not have furniture. They don't have tables and chairs to sit on. They lie on their stomachs in the classroom or sit on cement blocks. And that's because all our focus has been on the secondary school level. So we're going to build a national education forum, and that forum is going to bring all the stakeholders together, and we're going to take a look at the whole education value chain, and we're going to come, and by consensus, all of us, it's non-partisan, everybody of every walk of life who has a stake in education is going to be at that conference, and we're going to take important decisions on how to reform our education so that the children get better quality, and so that's what we're going to look at.
Okay, Enunti Omanhene John Mahama Swabichim. The bottom line is definitely something will be done about free SHS. And something will be done. Whether at the end of the day, Wofu Entiashi and Wofu Betia Bibia, Omanhene John Dramani Mahama Betne Jaswa, it will be clear for everybody to know. And to know that, say, Tekwa Semna Bana, say, ya critique controversy. Ebimusie ne sanete dia obetwam ebimusie ne sade aban no emema awofo atua fees omo wo sika na betua ensem na yebebre eno enkoda mame enko Tabita clinic for her now what to say
am yadom boko mame
ni bia boko
adom
my enti wanope
yo ya den chia kese ema obibia ohwe Sompa TV ana otie Sompa radio. Ebetena se na no pe na Tabita clinic ho nkomo na ye be bone na no pe. Se bia na wo pe scan bi etwa e bia wo ye oba wanyinsen wo pe so hu sa abofra no ye oba na ba ma oba Tabita e betimi etwa sa scan no e de amount. Se nso kra pe so hu se sa abofra no e di a week ana se bosome nso a e betimi aye sa services no etwa scan no e de amount. Nemum hye no so se efiti Wednesday ne Thursday there scan bia you twa no e prostate scan anasa pelvic anasa abdominal scan bia no you twa no for free a oba Tabita e betwa de amane ehu yare anasa or how potia how na ama yetimi asoso ano ede ama na no pe oman ne ebedi ho komo kakra prostate empen bebre ne ye bo prostate di ya na dodo na anim se yare na mu prostate ne ye gland a ye mfa nse nipadua no akwa we mu a eno na etimi eboa emema sebe omo jonso anase eno na jonso twa no enamu a mema timi jonso anase sebe mpo yedi obamu yeni enamu nhyiamu a eno ne glanda etimi produce semen no ema bema etimi ejaculate abra one oba edi nhyiamu enti ye kan say no na ya anhwe ye na how bi ana atochima bi ba prostate ne ho a edi nsusanso bebre na ebreye na how ne amane etimi ba prostate ne ho no ebi eye cancer timi affect prostate no a ye ta friend prostate cancer ekobasa na odi how ne amane obi wo wa no odwonso a oti pains wo ne dwonso mu anase obi wo no odwonso krampa ubonse wadwonso awie na mu de edi akira anase in the process odwonso no na mojanso edi akire
ese kokra beto the
prostate ni emu anase se bia oya bema na okọ enamu anase oda anadwa intentem ana wasori edwonso it means say ohaw ne amane about prostate ni ma wose wo hwe akire akwan ede ohaw ne solutions e wose ede ma obi ano so ede ma o hwe tabita akire akwan tabita ye wo Daban Cindy Junction be hu ye Daban Cindy Junction ofaka also koda ban betini ensi o Cindy Junction so si una say impo untimi enhu ya betimi afre ya numbers 0260 19 62 19 0260 19 62 19 ana ebiem so how etimi de bra edibi bre prostate no so ne friend prostatitis prostatitis ye bacterial infection either say acute or chronic eno no beto ye prostate ne so say by prostate ne so say my prostate no inflammate ne ka say ehono no ekobasa na once ye kan a kire emu amiate ase say ya jonso twa no enam ye prostate ni mu no ekohono saa na ema blockade eba ya jonso ni mu enu tina se bi so obi jonso a wote yaw anase obre ansa na wajonso anase obi jonso krampo a eche ansa na aba sabe obi tika mu na se bi a okoba bi a obonse droplets krampo etimi efri ne bema na no eba ne box mu onkodru fi anro ne box no na chese emu afọ pasa enti yesese Wednesday ne Thursday bia no ya akwanya ye de ato ama obi bia se obetimi aba Tabita Clinic aba behwe ne prostate ho na yetimi ede emwa sese ede boa no nyina no so ede aboa no eno achi nso se bia ye kidney anase o liver na enya problem a oba ho a ebetimi ahwe de ama na emum se nene de kan a oba Tabita de a oba ba betua for o card oje card na wakwa akuhu doctor na fi doctor show na bia problems a de ba ye say ye kidney problem say liver problem and as a problem be a wall so ade ba no doctor be show na ya hwe scan na ye betimi atwade ama ye wi a ye hu how I nam so a ekofa asa ya re nde ba me aso yetimi ama waduru ne e kan say no so na ye hwe se ye viral infections bi o wa eno so timi ha nipadua no and as enu so timi ba so ne nyina no Tabita wa no adura ye betimi ede aboa ama bibia nso aye kama na afi nso ye hwe se e bia say hepatitis na how say hypertension so na how say liver problem so na how bibi bia dawa kwam bia how enu ti emma wontimi enyina so se be ma entimi ma nyina so eni mpemu agro bia no o de Tabita so ya de nuro ya bibidura ya ne kama wa abefo kwan so ebetwitiw ama bibi bia so akọ hwehwe Tabita ekira kwan ewo Daban Cindy Junction Accra so yewo Madina Firestone na akosunyan so ayo New Doma so be so Pastoral Junction ahona yedi ejuma ana so betimi afre numbers we 0260 19 62 19 0260 19 62 19 Tabita ye share adwuma ase fiti Monday ekosi Friday ye share adwuma ase fiti anopa 7 o'clock na ya pon 4 nti any time bia beba bia no Tabita ye ready say obehwew na ɔhaw ni amane bia ɔde bɛdan ye bia nso no ye be make sure say ye be so ni nyina no e de ama ɔman me de nkomo ni esi no na me de tudwa nso say tabita pe nkrofo ene omo aye adwuma ye recruitment kese pa ye stress obi bia o se le fata obi bia o public health ana se o ye dietitian ana se o ye sonographer ana se o ye nurse ni bia no so no obetimi e the applications afa your number is 0260 196219 misi number no so biem 0260 196219 Safu nyina betimi submit your CVs to your WhatsApp number we
okay
wa Accra Kumasi anasunya no nyina no na yetimi aform ne omo so aye adwuma.
Thank you my brother, enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Okay, Christmas is just around the corner. Now Bronya Sapphire Gardens Kumasi's premier recreational park at Tonsa Afro Sapphire Gardens yeah weddings were companies share picnics any a year obeso oji hoye we year no one say wako no corporate games anything outdoor obeso your reception wedding no garden wedding in a park and now obeso your reception or picnics ahodo funerals ahodo corporate games and everything outdoor obetimi aye tie me o omo nuane bia omo yam bayira ya chepa ne pork bi ene kebab bi omo toton no fresh every 12 noon every day to 10 p.m. anajo open diane wo Sapphire Gardens a diane bia obenya bi ho na omo swimming pool bia da bia ya bie obetimi akodware awia bi wo ho na obeso ko Sapphire Gardens ko dware a atasman so betima ko dware awia na bono akoda nsuo num omo on night swimming so wo ho eno weekend bia ene obekọ na mrantie ne mabai na ya solite wo mu na ne omo anyagro omo night swimming no so weekend bia man focus swim papa eno omo live band Enumere Saturday, enumere biara 7 to 12 midnight. But me no dofo akotra sinama tie ha life ankasa foreign enum bia. Na omaye nsese ama bro nyen. 24th night bia no omo de omo friend no bonfire night. Ya na nyagro. Suja no ne ko wiem sa no chese oh na omo ye fireworks kama enye knockout no am obi ye makohihye no eti wo kai bonfire yesusa no na ukokoko tena ja ho ese aburuburuja da bi we bonfire ahye da ye a chese botima twa ho ahia na mudi nkomo na oh ni kapa 24th night that time so na live band any fresh grills ye tilapia na ye toton aponche ye toton dwan na ntwie pork bibia bi enti Sapphire Gardens Christmas idea 25th no nkwada kids party Christmas day no okwa 25th kids party Sapphire Gardens 26th family fiesta busia ni nyina mokwa boxing day no aduane ahodo bi apese no madi ni ade family na Sapphire family party in the park and 29th December and a new year 20 cities pe 20 Ghana na watua e watasman so market ni chen frɛ 0599 343 obeso your wedding engagement a year bi ni ade a 0599 343 005 na bibia e dey akoso kama e dey amount afei misra wa Medpoint Pharmacy the office aba adrei mana giatum the omo kan say your office awa too. So ba awon why den your fertility is questioned. Money how starting on office. Oba balance o mood no nya balance. O mood swing dodo no office. Akoba say menstrual cycle enyina so na 10th echina 25th week no office. Afei menstrual cramps and the discomfort that comes along with menses. One of officers ubobu nsana woni wa hwe kra obesai ho. Afei o sexual libido. Hormonal imbalance. Utim se be ma so mu kra se wo da ho tim kaja aye se tibadua no. Bomodena na bibia nkoso kama efama. O the CEO drink ba. CEO drink. No ni bag no. Hey ready. And tell me them say power dose. We bag we kwajo ba. And then a DB. But I'm fan to some why. Kwajo ba and the bag we call parliament. Hey. Watch na say we party or power. Dab bag we me who ha chache. We need to be the bag. Executive bag power. Who's the DVA? Bobro 8 years. Yeah, Bobro grammar. Chautia Nagro. Hey, power sweet. Dr. Caskin ran on me. Casket, me rather me on sweating or co position. Hey, however, every form to me, Mao. Beba, and to be slow, officers there, hormonal balance need libido boost about Boakye. Your medmal tablet, Merima, and in penny form, Nara, oh boy, I did so aba they got just so aba so aba o se aya o ma
and also the Roviata you can be colors
yeah because o be huru no
that's nice also head back the
for MPP kan
Minister of Finance bag no bi
I know nyanti u dey make ho the finance minister ko job and redo bag
dodo vai
yeah
they don't have a sort of boys ya hear there
no we want sort of boys
oh ja join the sort of boys
we dey upon no sort of boys
mo ba no makoda the arc
yeah hwema
ehumu
no
mo charge aju sa
but we set there for pa
arc to me help figure
I to me help figure
I me too but we an XSL and na no town sem nya panyi no
daddy master na me to be bro me come to me
my goodness pacho ba mi ni jaju ba
ba bro chi wonto handkerchief ko ambrem
aha
Dobi
mo hwe de na nka me ka den
so ka
to o make us ma o
ko bro chi wan to handkerchief ba ba power na o ba pe pass up
na papa ya fu de manya na ile
no kwa bro as a student na do junior penyo no use Range Rover una beto waterman no
hey bema
hey e dey say na kai tade be chewu na
yewura
so tade be chewa kene se kan kai
o say you police on ko emi Canada but then if any say unia penyi o ka say unia penyi appointment unia on kai boys
I know the anya wasem a so be kai no on kai the wasem e dey off you say Francis ono o position gra o kai
okay sir
yes
no kai me da and then the bag here guy pa
no over that ka o ba pa o kai
Debbie I was in just
and to self house number 0596 607 858 0596 607 858 and 0500210133 na bibia enkoso mama beja for officially me ma kwaba qu'est-ce qu'on est saying how are you faring after the defeat?
Oh, I'm okay. The question say we are politician now. We say we win elections, but not lose elections. And this is not the first time MPP lose elections. This is not the first time a party be so we never. What I say. And it all comes down to how you take the defeat, how I obviously analyze it, the entire man mudi and kugu. Any say any cry on the day of operations. They are near to Abano. At some point, my friends on Kajam said no, things are not right. Then we take one analysis no on the day when they attack when most of the things you said were spot on.
Yeah.
But Kajam said things are not right. What I say because maybe all my people, some people felt so complacent, especially on the day, especially pieces. No, they felt so complacent. They felt so okay. They thought everything was a done deal. It's a dear next song we be bringing. And to share sign Nina, I can't move in the sea and the sea.
The NDC says it was their vigilance.
No, so NDC are vigilant, and it means you're going for vigilance. So that's what I'm saying. Dear next song we are no money. What I say, And NDC show said they were more hungry for it on the day
than
the encore for no. Because if some make elections, some Myanmar make arrangement for security, Myanmar make arrangement for other things. Definitely, I'm telling you, Biase Minyanya ready. What I say? And me, the other Mukofo can they look at the national like, hey, want to was me a PC, me a PC. None that they do business at all. Can be trying to start watching. The point I'm busy making is say, Adia will maintain my own family, and Adia would my family. It's as simple as that. Let me what I say. But people who felt the police was there and yes. But look at what happened at the various coalition centers. It was an organized kind of thing. What I say. And at the end of the day, I'll congratulate the NDC for doing the hard work, for doing what we didn't do, and for making sure they showed more hunger for power than us. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the development of Ghana. And in the more Mukaso Mobeye, Nisa Ghana for Besha Sanimanum Casombe, or my. So Mutimi, yes, Sanimanum Casombe, Ghana for Ekotwaba. And found saying call for 2.1 million or 2020 amateur. The point is, Ghana for Twaba for a certain pattern of development. The Ramahama Castle, Peswayano, and a Ghana for RCNT2. And to your Ghana, now do Eddie Adini could see Nabahama, they been by Messana could say, now you did to Mr. Mahama, then you said Bequa. Or they called man, that is the promises obey. What I say? It's young say, so Castle review free SHS, but only review free SHS. Or Castle or be try betting tax, try betting tax. So we try to levy more. I'm quite a friend of social contracts. So those are the things I mean for me, as a person, as a young politician. No, I look.
When is the party going to sit? The Brebena party. Come who say a member of parliament for Subi, who say Asante Achim and the Ade Akye Abia. They are throwing salvos all over, salvos calling on even the national to the last. Say all the executives should resign. He's blaming the president, mentioned Bediatio, Gabi, and Kenoforiata said they are the reason. If anything, more beer and Fasobon Kobo Baumia, a chill on one sound so saying Baumia as a Muslim, no Amwa. We are told, sir, aspirants be a meeting, which one aspirant from the eastern region, Ako Canadian Japan, Ako Catcher and so Obeba. And Ken also told him, say, Krachi, ya to aba yenya kram this is not the time for you. And it also, I'm told, I'm reliably informed, say, cabinet, it happened. I say, yeah, the Soboa Boba, I say, the set. And for the first time, the man spoke in parliament, in cabinet. Catch up, say, it is not true. Say, me a Muslim in Tinia to abeti amia. MPs now, Omulusu Yeno. How many of them they are Muslims? How many of them? And they are not Muslim, no Mum Pentido. I didn't NDC for to Obama Muslims. I didn't know MPP for. MPs are Omulusu Yeno. Was it because of they were Christians? But majority of the Christians in parliament lost. So they can't use that as a basis. Miracles are also, but obey him Napo as running media. I can't tell. Is it not too early for a party Amakwaba Namalusu so huge and embarrassing? Say, over starting one banner one echo.
Minia, the decline. Major say, young now we are to blame. The question is, we share Eugene and then Ade Akye Abia constituency. I think it was one of the most worst mandate constituencies. The Subani arrogance, it was telling in the constituency. And you know, Eugene, why name Eugene? What I said, you be na asam banner per se ko she ubia. Who point to finger back na for na kan ehwe. Why name Eugene? Constituency be na wa Ashanti region delegates album since the year delegate elections na a tiny subin. Otiman ko for 5 we do all training at baby. No be any. And it was condoned by regional leadership. But Obia is to blame. That make a say. That thing so say if Obi war ambitions of a contest there, like you said, it's too early. Make catch a miracle say Kasane Adoson, you should at least keep quiet for some time. Say Baumia be you, Baumia no faging. What Juman and dear the first day I to a year. Or Baumia conceded defeat as a spokesperson for the campaign team. And he get no can see. He also is to blame. Anameboa.
Ale.
Them say he was the spokesperson. The whole media staff for the campaign. The adverts and for combination. What I say? But to say Uraba Omia Beba, Ubi from Eastern region Beba, Japan Beba. At the end of the day, you are reorganization. Me your delegate system tan tiny as sana. What is going to happen is nobody is a winnable candidate. At the end, Meme Kotwaba. Makwakwa J 10,000. Aji fridge, aji TV. No be catch or some paka Omanhene say on the only nyansen to uncle Twabasa. Who doesn't the best no. These are the realities.
To the youth of today, any majority of them no. If he say unko Jiska unko Twaba mobi ma meme kotomano.
Exactly. And Uncle Fandisi played this game well. Omo the propaganda ni woya kwa jaba me amofa safuduku. No, the campaign no taxi stations. And I will go back with job back with Jiska 20,000. Me na me go to abakwa. Ye party a breast e be nyashi, but don't go for kwedem so NDC. Who sharp at the channel to came one. I say akuma tesi so. So they worked on this very well. I don't go for them. See, the delegate system no must be looked at. We need to have a system air broadened. Now me share this for the near no. And this introduce a more delegate system or more reform no. They had issues earlier. But subsequently, Obian Timika said NDC parliamentary seats increase here.
Yeah.
No matter what we do. Because Ababe is more of a popular personal consensus and go for no a panel. It's what I said about Obe so bad they can vote I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I think it is a good thing that Obia can want them over and over and over. I mean say General Secretary Atikan interest in it, so we are going to make certain reforms in that regard. That things when they say the Muslim divide and say for no. Really, me, madam, because I'm seeing me too religious. I believe that religion is a private matter. Personally, I believe because the state shouldn't sponsor religion. It is bogus. When I quite show nyamieni, and there's some tax that demands a question nyamieni. But just saying ye. They say obi a Christian, obi a Muslim. Christians would dig Ghana, so one Ghana could do say. Me a Christian who copy IWC, me Pentecost. By a dig Ghana, so Christian 70% no. From why a bond public institutions, no. And I say so we are from 70% Christians. Yes, the same Kagana says. It's a so for no more young Muslim. They should look themselves in the face and ask themselves if they are not part of the problems of Ghana. Ghana problems, even 90% a religion. Religion is forcing us not to think. Nankanya semanka oba enyem oblidi yeseda komo so for mompayemano. Even God, Nyankopon assume no crowd, or 6 days. No, 1 day. So religion is a problem. Yes, you kind of thinking, no. But from the religion, no. If you say me, okay, go chance for the sorry, 3 hours. Because Namasum is a lifestyle, it's a way of life. We sorry, I will soon Namia, and now so I could just also Nami. Some of Penal Castle and go for me bois, a year, Sompa, that is Namasum. Namasum is someone who be a lot for more than you know. Ah, it was very be 10%. I bet I had what time. That is Namasum.
Okay.
But on this matter, MPP says somebody the party would have to do a very deep introspection. Problems, no, it shall say right from the base. That delegate system, no, all through Nkophobia, a trust to more resource, and then we know the for Ashanti region example. What are the problems of Ashanti region? Why name this in a pretending? See him. You play the ostrich. Now pretending like I could show you before. Why? I didn't hear that. Apart a course, you know, apart a bank of Uncle Traban. Sincerely, we got kind of Caribbean to me some of government policies from it. Middle class support BPKC. And yes, it's a policies that affect middle class. No, it means they've already decided. So DDP haircuts no. The middle class now affect some kesi. Yeah, go from support here. The investment kesi. Yeah, go from support here no. Almost DDP affect some kesi. And crowd omunya free SHS. When you free SHS no. Oh yeah, wako university you have to go try to bet, you try betting tax aso. Some young come once. You can. But some people in power say that Dorovisa more power. I was in government, I wasn't in power. Your power need to call to me so be influencing him. Your power no felt said that is the way to go. Not any way. There was nothing you could do. And those things are not no, I can't be. Why the names operations because of Ashanti region? And then for Fred the first time voters say one to about by 4:40, about 4:40 p.m. now to about best and 200 cities. Why the names and this from Mucheska within the queue and line and go for me? Why the name?
And what did you do about it?
Because the thing I say here on the ground, or more I mean the PC. For instance, when we constituency tafu, now the PC. What's 100, make it 200. Let me got to make an say. Agam obeyano, mayam nabo sunti. Sara ye peace, ye peaceful. Na me peaceful man roso. I don't know if people don't me concept nasia. Because the weak is always a threat to peace. Me make gidi. Buy gidi jam na fun. It's as simple as that. Since I'm reaching out to every person I saw to about, me reach out to every person. Me money nyen ma because me hu, esa kam ye say na manyu. And I think that is a post and go for no felt said you were okay. Mama one classic example. Okay, say Yamin Mukasoma who ballot papers be don't you be. I'm disappointed in IGP. By now, I'm going to Yamin Mudadada. Nanke who the property in any dia. If you be a owner, who said Yamin Muya not with my cosi, with my put you the whole election in jeopardy capital commitment because of that. Nipa mo tse no atwa kwa nwoma se okwa kwaduko gum na nya ndc to organize and the boy then at home police akwa kusi saying 76 ballot papers stamped apparently or they compare the Yami Munkuona and from the same stock nina fake papers. Ade Yami friend that I've been friend Captain Jabari. The point is say the whole system no amwa. And the truth maybe these are lessons you now as political parties, as politicians, young politicians, yes, yeah. Now I'm saying people before. Blame game they are also. Enough of the blame game. At the end of the day, the most important thing is we'll be able to put his shoulders to the wheel. If Mohammed me jumping from 44.4%, about being a margin of almost 1.6 million. What stops us from reorganizing? You are reorganizing here, people for Jesus Christ, and Robert Lucy. You are changing the delegate system now. Jesus Christ will be Lucy. That's what I make. Jesus is maybe soon. Maybe Jesus.
About them finding them.
Mamifa also. Mamifa the best person in Ghana, bra. Obe Lucy. My point I mean making is say, election is about systems. Even Yankopon Kwano, the Nyama Awoye is about systems. That's why the Monday ba was a anopa ba na sumaba. Now it's about systems. It's here put your systems the writer. You beti ne akwa got a paro office. Ewo Jolu. And I want to issue all campaign operations. Over call headquarters at Jeff King quantity headquarters. I'm telling you. We couldn't find it. Yeah, you sue Nyama without even his knowledge. People deliberately sought to sideline him. But what general secretary to Yana Eddie. Obi Onimbi or Pedro said this was what happened. You go for my hijacking logistics and then Hunyama. Go for my hijacking communications. What role did Ahiagba play? People deliberately sought to say, and we come back and be talking plenty. Look when they say, I'm paying now, you can't win a quakushi. Yes, she said here, boy. Now, me, you know, but congratulity, you know, DC for name, they worked hard for it. No, the Vienya brain, who took them in the studio, not done to come what yet was the news so that. Or no cousin, I said, you can't have Miss Betty, if you're my ham and that. 2 hours you are about to read that program, not saying you be also record. But I say, they worked for it, they were hungry for it. And the best woman is, Omoni Ghana for Eddie Komobi. Omoshana San Komono, Omofanya Juma. At the end of the day, some people also and this was so. Na say, Sir Swami Kwai, I go so cosy. The mutual share me, now makes it so fly dinner. You know, be any better. At the end of the day, project say, cost I did 111. I cost will be. Na say, mutual share me now.
Tom and Penny, your mama saw about baby.
That's so it's one thing saying it is another thing doing it.
Oh, so I can't. And then
for instance, let me tell you first HSD. Your fair being policy means testing. And see, the one who said, Bendo Chemalo. Also, NDC penny. Also, owner promises not done. The rot is deep. Then assessment come. We have run on your promises. No, the rot is deep. And see, I say we will make sure you who say some disappointments may happen. Setepe about also free SHS no. Yeah, call only day schools. What practically all can I say? Schools like Prem Pen as for Nesca for Manabeko. And here for Manabeko day schools. Come on, be pay free SHS. What's your minimum said Jenana Jenny and the crowd? So also schools like Frame Pepper seconds for you.
It has not come out. It stands as an allegation.
I do watch. For also advice Mahama say, among best some called Frame Pepper seconds for they should pay at least 8,000 cedis a year. These are things means testing. Mama so have no only about 12 years sooner about board consultation. It once they drop the idea, then you can't get the tongue of 4 trips and you say go for ya. Now Baba be the friend say the decision of the people. Say Franklin Kujo Musa can no a professor senior that Baba to that's indirectly no. You're shifting FSHS no. And that's the review they're talking about. The Tekwe budgeting to finance FSHS. That's how was the other person financing it?
All right, that's the question you're asking. Mommy call Francis. Francis, our bag is for mommy. So,
yo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Finance Minister.
Mommy Joe, congratulations.
Yeah, that's it.
Moving here,
Yeah, I think this is my first time. I'm not also because I've been brave. As a been to Yeda, if you are to Yeda. Bia to yeda
because am betu twam ho sekan
bia to yeda ya na be kura me hu de meka na ne ya ne se party de oka no ko opposition obia contribute to loss no. You can't blame any individual including party for no party ni na wo from now on to aba oka ho you lose because 2016 lose election am be jina so parliamentary candidate. So abechi ha Kotoko. Kodru Kotoko. People are bold to tell me say a simesi team them and Pian Kotoaban for our own party. Yeah. I'm saying, oh, nada, nipa no why they? I say, oh, why we nika who some nada ade. Meanwhile nika the bread party. And that's who we need them. As we speak, now the party there's all lose power.
I say so we machine pie Google chairman bimo. Yeah. And then party benefit be them. Near my cast what one coaching.
Yeah, you see, no pass my relax kakra. My bread, but still I have to big time and come. The Americans are cramming who they make. But every Kenyan say, yo, I come up say government appointees. 8 years no so. No more refuse,
which is very true.
What I mentioned. Yeah. Me and people for now who is your mobile. Going to repair open on better Lancaster on better and Crawford shop. No money. No Makoji the Ark. ABAB apartments, no more than them. Also security are tight.
Among room crowd.
Among room. You are by Minister B, Sports Minister B by. Namity golden tulip lunch bar. We shall see a party for a crab by 10 baby go. Na and I'm say obesi for more who no mana a more than shaka cranting. Only be walk of far restaurant. No more be poolside honor.
Oh, Rahoko.
Oh, Raho, than a cano. Maybe a more rented cano or champu are no to go. You observe what they say, ah, dear Moye. I said they're gonna for Buye fool. Because, yeah, we're minister, Oba, so be 100,000. That's a uche 20,000. Send your body. Because a gift, it will so, and party for these are all the things that they need. I said, yes. Apart from a human getting the market, these are the things that they want to.
At least, best scratch.
Best search on one idea. But the panya to me, we are no two months a year nipa. And to one year careful, two maybe we are
one show
corrupt. One we are on your nipa problem 1990 party so we are the nipa be ponkokra atran so. That is power for you. And today, piano, you should be careful about your deeds. Make sure the power no, it be na another. Now it can be pure wanting. Yeah, no about betting taxes so. No about e-levy so. COVID-19 tax. Nah, they are dead. And party a penny for and what party no. I said they no want to be kind of crunch than I do. And I said, oh man no, they never see you no. No want it. Because I am money. because onim nyama na ekọ so yaw despite say individual ministers no amma mo abeti so na ade but the economy was number one problem. Economy no nkoyi. For me what I've realized is that Ghana for aban bi obeba economy no be koyi send kwa enye hospital enye na de ko shira for but at least we dey be make catch ya se nipa no oba magazine ha no be ye adwuma na wanya ne sika kakra atuli botomu a oyoke okofia wada though unfortunately say anadum so ha but say dum so kra e wo ho na say otimi nye sika to duane di
kakra be ko ne
botomu na ya kai nyina se sika ni be ma
eno so de amachiri ne kan
so what you say and this e ka bibia wo say free SHS be ma ohun ni okra free SHS be ma brunyi ni wo say dey e okokan o say free SHS nobody obi any ho a obetra wa masa kom na de no dem ga so what you say until largely no economy no so e kan ho bi beside the individual arrogance that na me take Boblashito Kokweni former Boakye West MP Edward
Lashito
also odwe ho won tia se because nkrofo a na omodi Dr. Bawubi Isle Gonzales a ewo ho amodi force agija man force nyina omo na mo TV so ni ye campaign na nipa na wo jan wo ka asem no eche no ya gina asase o your own MPP member can Japan Adam for your friend is saying no Dr. Ade Akye Japan Adam for bi my friend na bi say am refi di no need na we see be 20 apartments
de omko bubugu ya
bububu ni nyina egu using government power. How wicked can you be? And usha time in so na wrong. I mean, timi musa na nyame na friend na do ani wo say e di omedwu ho amentiase. Because nyama na ekoso na nyama basa wo. And so, what the people say, MPP was going to lose this election. Because nyama na ekokọ ni somewhere esi. Yaw, me I inform penny for. No more sponsor MPP. They turned their back against them. And they were peeved because and then the Sankrofono no be jiska woni ho. I won't cry. Think that they've arrived until they call Kromon Fana there. So we have to tap into all these things. Because can you see, changing the idea a bar, no amount of strategy can save you. Opa, we are see they can find the best posters, need the best strategy. Dr. Bawumian says, "Semi oka Canada or ye so watching one free na do policies na there they hu nyina no." Omoko fa consultants e free amanone. E be tue omoka dollars. No ka chene say, "Nsenu bi ho a won hwe ne ho emfri na do." Propaganda na there. Never got what you say. But then we catch her, me say, a crowd be una so ordinary poop bottom cry or be. Mangayo na no call D5. Na say yes o mama, you da o G na say you do mama to D5. O ba no afa kejitia ato paint. E ya be fi. And jena mo ye bia kaski we're going to lose this election. But I should tell you guys say nyame etiase. Yeah? You call radio so you lose the election. City government 1 million vote and open a rule. So I'm running a mass and up and 1 million vote. And I want to say a dim 1.6 million. Obe brepa and some other power. Because where Ramahama, dear, why year on my way no? He will not even dare go near and do half. Because you're party no and penny forward. And said Mahama echo wronger, they will elect him. He will council of elders. Council of elders, he say, Dr. Akmo Swajima. And then they cham. So Shanado bottom, to make kind of cringe. And our Jan and Danado, and in the party, na Bushia Cook, Crana, and a party. By year and this year. But to me, the Mensassim Waka was a like Dr. Alaji Mama Idrisum. Could Yamu. Do I do not give him a chance. I'm telling you, take this from me. Do not give them a chance. So by yen man. party n'anim bɛgu ase because yaw woni bra ya bra na manfo sika pa ko di party we mu a yetimi aba power no we must deliver.
You don't have any excuse.
Any excuse bia.
Because Ghana for repose with that confidence.
That's it.
And now no can I say any lesson ma ono ne NDC say abana the ball techino. It is waiting for bar.
That's all more.
That's all how kind.
That's all more. But boy mabutro kan ye nyama se bi tata tai wo ma we kan.
I give him thanks. Thanks to the Almighty God for a peaceful and successful election. Anytime we're about to have elections, people have anxiety that the elections might end in violence or in unpleasantness. But always God comes through for us and He makes us go through it successfully and peacefully. I cried unto God and brought my supplications to the Almighty, and He responded with bountiful blessings and success. And for that, I give Him thanks. This victory can only be divine. God assured me in my heart, and I knew. He spoke to me and said that He will bless me with success in this election. But I did not know that the blessing was going to be so bountiful and that the victory was going to be so massive and so dramatic that I give Him all the thanks and blessing for what He has done, not only for me, but for the whole of Ghana. He has done good for Ghana because He has restored the sovereignty and the power of the people of Ghana. We've practiced democracy since 1992. With time, the political opportunity to lead this country, we have grown in arrogance and selfishness, and we have believed that the power that we wielded over the people belonged to us ourselves, and did not recognize that it was God who gave it to us temporarily. And so, just as our colleagues in the NPP might be feeling very pained by their loss, it should serve as a lesson to those of us coming into government that the same stick that Techi has been beaten with, but when people are deserving it for back.
All right, Francis Tuaso.
Yo, I tell you no credit. Until Omo, sorry, excuse me. Omo ever positions from DC to ministers of state to chief executives of various companies. They should be guided by this. Ya mahu bi do. Mahu bi da. Me ti aketekete. Me the party a few position. Aba ba mu da. Abetra ba mu aye adwuma ama Ghana. Asaba back to opposition. Esa the party a free opposition. Aba back to government. Me fear ko enim bebre, but what it means is that I started it early. And it's a Juma. I have used half of my life. And I'm here. And to Muhubida. And to more purpose, no more banner. They should open their doors. They should be humble. Umpo wants said the material. And Kwaji Post. Because yeah, all private life we can lead in our Kwaji Post. Untimi.
A private person game.
Untimi. Because you're the bicycle, you're gonna for second in Choka.
You cow timu, and
you
calculate.
Bibia. I do for private life, I go and live your private life. The more person more I'm quiet. To be sincere, I'm not one of those who is so much interested in positions now. I'm not so much interested in it. So, I mean, seriously, I want to live my private life and help the party. So what is it? Omo bano. Enya different dear mom. But Mama dear, yeah, I can tell you he will deliver. Se Ghana 40 years and another mamu will power for the past 8 years. John Mahama will deliver. He will deliver. You see, the Jawa lady as well. Until he will also think outside the box. Economy lady, Sadito said, yeah, he must find an antidote to it. Setekpe mo sana amuka kanede. Obi anto abama setekpe wo. Obi eni wa to abama no. Obi anfa na asem nya asem.
It's really?
Oh, massa. Na asem na wo kan. Said ya go campaign akwa Ghana football say free agents are come to stay. Oba ka day student and America na there. We free. Enti omo obi anfa set pe asem enya asem.
Ghana for trauma. So my pen your mama swabeka. Only VOA or see FSHS mo be and feed obi ka.
Review the there. Ebeba.
What form would the review? I don't know amount for you to see.
Oh yeah, review no na say red go green
time sometime.
Bacho man.
Red go green e ko so yi.
That's why I go again. You got it to a chance.
Oh,
it's almost gone.
It's completely to go. You almost no free.
Okay, so it's a review.
Yeah, I can't be. Omu Adrian die monsem.
Buffer stock.
Now they are centralized. Now they are there. Ura mama say obey there.
Or this can be sama.
Ama
metro for now.
Exactly. And you know, and you no crampo no, and you as president no kwana be you. Obe form stakeholder consultation within the education. What is around mama the oya there? I no per consultation. Nti obe consultation o form stakeholders. Omo bing ewo addition. Na be the chief Professor Jinano Pupejima, unim so no so for the first female vice chancellor.
Yeah.
And ko ba kan bi no omo hwe there was a year. Emma free researchers no. I will pay you. Now, about from
set up the end of Ghana for
where
set up.
Masa, on no crown some crowd, I mean, person met you.
Ade.
Now, what be a 2060 election? A sa free a year of cancel. Nation allowance, not
the cancel.
No, count. I don't know the buy.
I president.
That's no can where he did that.
Nanka. I got a lose election now. I feel zero come fee. And I was a set that we're not in a battery. Oba Basa Quasia, Uzuka Hubina, Yako Bush. I want to talk flowers.
What the water?
About 1 person is a 40. About to talk flowers of Missy. Wow, Mama, that's a hell to Yama. Yasuya Asheno.
Bahama Babia said you. I saw water.
I try to cry over some you cry. Now the Kajans are on over.
I have critical controversy, pal.
Masa,
as Wababe second, that's a man MPP Casse. Your mama Bobby Jeffrey said, he said, Tapa car window. Asama, Akoya Sam Grama. You probably
no one, what did Jack? Leadership now working. Ebe ka humia madam fu menua. Ba na mo yi ska kokoko kan ya say e na obi ma mesika ya na de. Se de ma wo ze nche de po bu ho afa isi score beto de ne bi kro wonya bi. Someone. Just ensem basa. Na ne yaso beti esi ko bra senchiri akoba omia ho se onsa be gina bi. E na me se hwehwe ni mu ade be ni. Aba ya tu ye kra enu na otwe. Akwa de so onsa be gina. Ye woni ma de ye ti committee. You can't simple. We lose election. I was on
dining committee.
Yet committee. The whole Ghana go around. Ko shed the tia. You lose election. Sabrina 2016. Your delegate say expanded no. So him sir.
Yeah.
And I'm really blue. I buy a first primary so was one. You know what happened? MPP no create me to Abanobi. I'm infiltrate here for their personal interest. System now we are crano. Na I say and shedanya strong. It's no bia timi there. Bia timi to me. Ewrem.
Na Mosesano.
Until buy and fast for any community run. Yes, it's son. We limited it to the 9999 branch executives. Recommendation by no because now a system no now and yes improve be strong be
no more elections sika nwuram too much
dabi ye the
primary sika NPP primaries no na
madam will be oti asafo o to ko Canada what you share
but voter region is carry pa but be na save seats no
but the bottom line is across
Ghana
MPP mu sika
no once
sika
electoral college no many
Keskin Minimum PBA Otria $500 per delegate.
About 500 of them.
$500 per delegate.
And that's why we need to change it.
Wow, yeah. But don't fear making. Or Wasafu. The next door neighbor, MPP ni delegate. On your 14,140 million. After I call people, I say, na party me want dey chat about my party me per scholarship kra menya. Can you imagine this?
200.
Me per scholarship kra menya. Me na me kwa ko twa me fees. And that is now me talk crew we mu eto aba. One of poor okọ Canada. Eti mo ankasa no mo sika sam no enye papa. Sika omo asɛ no yaw. Enye ma ye nyina so yaw. E ma na yaw sɛ de nipa enhu anaso omo nti o. Because ye dua no
for you are no more sad about becoming.
No more said the anti-Sacrano. We shall be a some delegate. Or some delegate. Or some what is this delegate? Because MP before Keskin. One be say on mine. Delegates for your scar. Book or twaba, not a very delegate for.
Francis will be or no, or walk crooked to him, or your delegate. Community no. Want to mean to Sebu Bia Club of Bahokra. NPP for to Abia or flat screen or fridge.
It's a fridge.
Or a you to me fret. Ade and you may do a why you be cry girl or community because your tour baby a bear 10,000 cash bar one or to me crack where you be girl and answer what call or be the cry. So that community no sign the panel. A before I would dear command microphone omo asukwa ye call delegate you be
omo na ka o omo na ka
senior unim I think say about some monetization of politics now all political parties especially MPP and NDC you know be ent me no free
nobody is
so a culture be a grow over time and you stopping in term baby do no be harding. Okay, Adodovi. Now, Hanabisu Mokoye private elections last 4 years. The Ed Magbanabe youth organizer no, deputy youth organizer no. That TV sniff rate is. Can say but idea.
You are all complicit.
That's the point.
But the last part, MPP primaries no. All said 2020.
It was true.
2020 COVID quarantine people felt say and no. NMA mon lose seats.
Yeah.
But Sena signal at the base
was different.
And your COVID.
And your COVID in
not just say it was something that now amount for both fuba.
Not a build up.
Okay, say yet now had in come out 2023. Make I say Ghanaians are quiet now.
And that was dangerous.
It is dangerous. I said it here.
We
say Ghana for a D. Over 2022 to 2023 early part. Ghanaians were complaining pa. They resigned to themselves, say, okay, Yakana Muntia 2024 ba. Ghanaians kept quiet.
And that was dangerous. That was a signal.
Now, many Francis, Honabia, Ebufu, me counting, and come and do tuma.
Of watching you.
My family watching one home. But on Timika Sabian to Memphis, everything is okay. But the Assembly Bano and Obehu and Sama me year go. And that is what has happened.
Sit down. Unim. When him say Francis radio, but
coming.
Yeah. Mathieu Francis in Seminole Bebre. Now, as politicians, I think they're early days. Now, me say, let's learn to give time some time. And part say, who the MPP, the NDC, Lucy, the Lucy, and all. You can't want semene. But the Bakunsu woman say, once Mr. Mahama set up the team, now I'm going to take positions. Now then, go for satire dealings. Sounds to me okay now. I said, no, power corrupts. I had a friend before. The baby now have the any man before you complaining. Now he been Baba worse. The message saying and say, who being an NDC person, be a work dog within your party. But do baby, and your people in government and people in power. What were in government? Said me and I were a brand and people are more in government. Now, was it in power? The same way, okay, some go to a brand of bad a black dog. That's after the Okada Satukano target. A better for me team campaign team can because I assemble Okan City. And now we suffered it. Because we decided to say to be in a particular line. It's politics in the Kofonia to me we are. Kofonia Skavia and Ghana ye BB. See, Unimska, Unyansa, Kadunyansa. Kofonya in 2 minutes. Or measure to Chankofo Sika 200 cities, near more fans. Oh, social media. What come much money do at him? And unfortunately for Mr. Mahama, he finds himself in a very baby. This is the point. After setting up his government in 1 year, says he called it 6 months. Now NDC is going to think about his successor and conform more interest in succeeding Mahama. And also, some of you never pay scale running campaigns. So these are critical things.
Let's wait and deal with that issue.
So let's learn to give time. Let's learn to give time.
Let's deal with that another time.
Uji. No credit. Mahama. Ochako you about 2-3 years time. That's about 4 years that he had developed interest. But what it means is that
we develop interest
in our party. We will go on Usika or Yamadi. But you dare not
believe to see.
That's our.
Let's give time some time.
No, but for His Excellency the former president, he has shown something. Say, Nasabuga Pele Victoria Hammer, oh yeah,
Nanka,
okay, Sraj, Loretta, Osakino,
any Alaji we,
Mami, the late Jifatibo. I mean,
if I want to resign him.
Yeah, but don't no.
He was the money.
Why would he that reports no? And I was read a court verdict no. Who would I show?
Oh,
no, but the bottom line is
past branding. What is kind of buy?
Yeah,
now the Chroma.
He was bus branding now. What was the sign a contract? So could branded buses. Are inflating by 4,800%. But this kind of yeah, so chief of staff says Mabenti. Why the contract man refund this can be? There's a contract I must sign a year no contract.
What did you do when you came? You should have taken the person who
because the case because of refund this can be no 1.5 million of it no. Then the case about being mute to a large extent. Like the fact even Sabe no.
Yeah.
What you phobia who prosecuting?
Yeah, that's how we 1.5 million Ghana and Puniu.
You party will not resign you. Oh, maybe. No, we call NDC chairmanship, chairperson. No, do what for
1.5 million puni.
And it's interesting days ahead.
And now we're refunding. Now I could have $12 million.
Net 3.6 million. No, refunding 1.5.
$12 million Palugu.
And they said
the Palugu $2 million.
You try and
now and yet I been a most one. Then I train was as you I go train $2 million every year. The no
all right. Mummy and Shadi, let me do my birthdays. Happy birthday to Miss Erica, a pharmacist at Accra, from brothers and sisters both abroad in Ghana. Sweet wife Dorosei Brako, police officer at Techima District Police Station, from your husband Theo of Central Police Station. In-law Mrs. Cecilia Amua Puku of St. Martin's de Porres Parish at Agugu, from Kwesi Opon. Eunice Odro, aka Yanyamiche, sister to the late Rantia Hine Yabuafari. Okay. George Koku Krobia Sante of Swami Magazine, Zone 21, from Robbie. And I would Erica Sewa, yeah, of Patasi, from Akosia Sumwe, Japan, of Sompa TV. Ajua Joanna, midwifery student, Doctor's 21st Clinic, I wish you happy birthday. Reginald Boakye Ansa, Lucian Community School at Chimate Chiman, from your father Theo of Central Police Station. Nana Kosia Cha, CEO of Naji Ventures. Kosia Somwa, no pictures, Ade Benina. Kosia. Mami Yatiwanti of Anglo Gold Ashanti School, from Rufina Ejekum to you. Okay. That is just about it. What was your final word now? Muna. You say Anna. Yeah. To be frank, Nana Kwesi way. Nana Kwesi party chairman.
Oh, he's in town.
That guy is something else.
Ade.
You know, he doesn't talk much, but he's smart. Because
what does that mean? You Zuba Suma Miudi.
Mr. Nyami Adoma 21st.
Anti Grace.
I fact to some anti Grace. What no position?
Oh,
what no position? Party by power anti Grace.
Oh, anti Grace ko.
Nyami Adoma. Bomb swa him fiemboa. K University.
Yeah.
21st. Memne debe.
Sure.
Madam Grace Boakye Abia.
Oh, Zuba.
Mami ata.
Zuba ne mami.
Zuba ne mami de jai.
Me who be do.
Hey.
Me who be that.
Or don't know yet too much.
Zuba.
Oh, Zuba ema yako na. Auntie Grace try a woman organizer. What 31st. Wakunkodia na party about power. Auntie Grace. About Grace. I mean for crazy. Final words name.
Me mama nua penyi Zuba yako. Me menda so. Ya me boy e wo
akọ. The party about power. Yebe abrepoye di aboa no.
Ya nche na asida na ye da Ghana force omoya de. Then him say be we me as a matter of fact I was just looking at 52-53%. Me nim say sa na nsem hihya manfo ebosa. 56%. I call 57.
Rollins Nenya sao.
From 92.
92 Rollins in kwa.
So na fina na yesha se. So
92 96. 56 to 57.
No,
Kufonya 54.
Oh yeah.
Na ade.
Kufuor combination. Eno ko ne aka. Second round onya 54. Ono agina onya 52. Efri obi an try. Kufuor do na call 53.
Anti ya na omo yese na 1 million vote no. You say a BT MPP 1.6 million votes.
Omo
kati.
Papa. Parliament so kwai on be fast for magic seats.
Yeah, bema. Nyamisa wa shower. Otimi shower the bro.
Hey.
Parliament ye pa na eni. Na no ya na afenyo market say ku majority ni minority leadership hu.
Ede de avenue marking the ono also o de ni tra minority ayi so a musuo e de na MPP for apana so
ati ya da Ghana for ase say ura mahama Ghana for ensa ensifo e be boy homode de also e bia na obeye 24 hour no so edwuma no e be sha ase kakra e mabunu no e be nya bi aye ama oman no aho kire aba no e be ba form kakra ama Ghana ne bia so ho ahehan no kaske nti mo abayi mo tranchiri na mo hwe na nya kasa bebre
ya sem na aka
mo nya abotre
kasa bebre ene mo nya ready
mo kasa bebre bi na wo mo
kasa de ombeka bi a kire mo pa
oh sek democracy no wan kasa
ene o kasa bebre ne
democracy no kosi chibesie mamu a emra eda ho so ade ase anti kasa no so no ya moma emra en kasa
afi da oba be mo kasa na mrada ho kaski mami tie na ben we shame so for mami happy birthday mami tie
de me catch do bi ni say
de
ben say
afi na oba
mo manifesto ne ho ne man de sene mo amuka say Ghana say ni bibia ne Ghana for expect say some agency e ba mo delivery mu it's a banner be manifesto to a omuka say the first 90 days we be try 1 2 3 4 5 me 1 2 3 4 5 akosi saying these are the things tell mo amon sem ne be mark him
oh yeah
na ma say party for you say this moment no any time e dey blame game
it's a sober reflection
what I say we have sober reflection we bo sampa bibi o man koyi ba ko mienu bi na kwa e be fa so e be reorganize here ho MPP akọ position aba power da say 1.6 million ye chef years na e ye nko for be 2.1 no to 2020 na nto aba den time o man to aba those are the issues ye nyina say dia akoma ene ya adwen ba so na it me fix it na choose leadership omo so moving forward enkofo betimi no ma relate omo share enkofo so bufu
thank you very much
we are not chairman nam ha you to organizer ni organizer
no or try about the gumbe so
wow
or try about the gumbe
to be nam ha
but say they try ma jancho don't give time some time
raf ni adomako
any problem don't be you won't be judge mfi so na but power be policy say me say give time some time. It's as simple as that.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Today happens to be the birthday of Mrs. Edna Menu, Spirit Life Community, our first lady. Prophet Menu Nihokani, Madam Edna Menu, we celebrate you today, the entire church. We say we love you. Happy birthday. Our First Lady, Spirit Life Community, Mrs. Edna Menu. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your day to the max. Okay. I was here for the Musia. Odum Dum Yenia. Yabesa Animoshia.